Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today is the day for me to reveal to you the vehicle that I chose to lease for my 13-state, 6,000-mile road trip starting in September. The dealership's right behind me, the car is inside, so let's go check it out. All right, everyone, so we are inside this new 25 Pathfinder Platinum 4x4 in the scarlet red tint coat and my chestnut leather interior, and it looks really, really good. It looks really good. But next to me, I have Marco Morales, who's the salesman who sold me this vehicle, leased this vehicle, I should say, for 2 years, 10,000 miles a year, with the Nissan Flex lease, which means if you are going to go over those miles, you can buy extra miles ahead of time before the lease is up for 10 cents a mile rather than having to pay the penalty turning in going over, which I do like that quite a bit, which kept the payment lower. We'll go over all the financial information as we drive this back home, but for now, Marco, one of his jobs in delivering a car to people is to go over the infotainment system in the Pathfinder. So I'm going to turn it over to him.
Awesome.
All right, Marco, go ahead.
Well, of course, first things first, congratulations to you, of
Thank
course.
you, sir. Thank you.
Well, one of the biggest features that these Pathfinders have and why a lot of people like them is definitely going to be this very nice infotainment system that you see here. So since you do have the Platinum is going to be the top of the line trim level. So as you know, you're going to have your heated and ventilated seats there for you. You're also going to have a heated steering wheel, which is the button's going to be located right there for you. You do have the dual climate controls here, which the driver can set up to the temperature that they like, same way that the passenger can set the temperature up to the way that they like it. You can also have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto there for you, which we'll set up here by using just the connections button right there. So we just hit the connections button, then we just want to click add new. Once we click the add new button, you can go onto your Bluetooth settings.
Okay, let me do that now. Settings, Bluetooth, and I'm looking for what? My Pathfinder?
You'll be looking for My Pathfinder.
Okay. Got it.
Then you just want to make sure that the
pair, right? Numbers match.
Pins match. Yep.
Pair. Allow.
You want to click allow, yep. And then it should ask you if you wanted to connect to
CarPlay, right?
Yep.
Connect.
Just want to click connect. And we want to click yes. And we'll just click yes again. Should be all connecting there. Awesome, we are all connected to the Apple CarPlay. Yep.
And then what's up, right? And it's a wireless connection. Here's my phone over here.
Yep.
And there's no wire, which is good.
Yep.
And the swipeability is nice too.
Yep.
On the screen.
Very
all right,
nice
cool.
And easy.
So Marco, let me ask you this. So let's say I'm driving down the road and I have this screen up. How do I go back to the actual screen for the car?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. All you just want to do is just click this simple menu button here. Once you click the menu button, it'll take you right back to the original home screen there.
Okay, and so then I can mess around with what I want to do in here. Then I just have to hit CarPlay over here on the left, and that'll go back. Okay, cool.
Pretty fairly simple.
Yep.
And nice and fun there for you. As you know, it does come with your 360 camera there too. So if you're ever parking in a difficult parking spot, you can activate that, or the car is actually going to turn it on using the sensors too as well.
Okay.
So that's also a really nice feature. You can also check from your left side and the right side there. Same thing with your forward and back.
Okay.
Which is really nice there too. And as you know, you have a full digital display there too, where the analogs will be at. Right there.
Right. Over here.
That's right, yep. And then that's going to be kind of customizable too by using the little arrows there in the left hand side. Yep. So you can change up your screen settings by displaying your Apple CarPlay, the navigation, tire pressures, gas mileage, all the fun stuff there.
Or my home screen.
That's right, yep.
Okay.
So you can use that little button there in order to kind of customize it to the way that you like it. Same thing if you wanted to turn on some of the safety features. So like if you're not a big fan of the lane departure too, you can use those buttons there to access your settings.
Okay.
And then turn some of those safety features off there.
Okay. And then I think I can change the view, right?
Yep.
So I can hit change meter view.
Change meter view.
And that's going to change it to a more traditional.
More traditional,
right?
Yep.
Setup, which I always like. I'm a very traditional guy. Okay. All right, cool.
Yep, and of course you have your memory seating there on also the left driver door panel. You have your memory seating there, one for you, and of course one for the wife too.
Of course, you gotta have that.
Gotta have.
I don't know how much I'm going to be driving this car when she sees it. All right, so once I have my seat set, right? Then would I hit push set and then hold in one?
Correct, and you just put the set button and then just hold down on the one. And then
driving position saved, and I'm good to go, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
That only does the seat. It doesn't do the mirrors, right? The mirrors have to be separately set.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
It would only do the seat there for you. Also, you do have a wireless charging pad in here too, with also 2 USB cables there too. One's going to be the Type C, and the other one's going to be traditional USB.
Right.
And then of course you have the full-on electric gear shift here, and then of course different driving options that you have here.
Right.
So the cactus is going to be for your sand off-roading.
Okay.
The little tree one's going to be for your rock and dirt off-roading. Same thing with the little snowflake is going to be for your snow capability. The little road symbol, that's going to be for your everyday driving. The little leaf is going to be for your eco, help you save a little bit of gas. And then the little racing flag is going to be kind of doing the opposite. It's going to burn a little bit more gas, but the pickup's going to be a little bit more better. You have a little bit more of acceleration there, and then of course you have the tow option. I'm sure, as you know, you do have a tow hitch there in the back.
Yeah, I saw that. Right.
In which Pathfinders are great tow vehicles. They can tow up to 6,000 pounds.
6,000. Okay, good. Because most vehicles in this class are at 5,000.
Correct.
So you get a little bit more here.
You get a little bit more in here. That's right.
Cool.
But yeah. As of the moment, did you have any other questions?
No, I think I'm pretty good. I mean, I've seen the system before, so I think I'm pretty good. But I wanted to make sure for the viewers out there that when you lease or buy a car, make sure your salesman comes out and goes through everything with you, because you may think you know everything, but there's some things that you may be surprised that you didn't know. For me, right, how do I get out of Apple CarPlay? Every one of these systems is different depending on the automaker, getting out of CarPlay and going back to the cars menu, but Nissan's is pretty easy. You just have to push the menu button or go back to CarPlay. And I do have a nice head-up display in here as well. So it's got all the bells and whistles. The blue button here,
that is going to be for your intelligent cruise control. So that little blue button, what the intelligent cruise control does is that once you activate it and set the cruise control, it's going to maintain a safe distance from the car that's in front of you, as well as help you steer. So when you're driving down on the highway and the highway kind of starts to do a little slant stuff, it's going to keep you in this correct lane, as well as help you steer when it starts to shift.
Okay. All right, cool. So it's like adaptive cruise, right? It's going to slow itself down if you get too close, match the speed in the car in front of you. Now, will it I know some people like to use the adaptive cruise just driving around town, and the car will actually come to a stop at a stoplight by itself. Does Nissans do that?
So it won't detect like red lights or anything like that.
I know that, but let's say you have it on and there's a guy in front of you, and he's stopping at a stoplight. Will it run all the way down to 0 and stop? It will.
Yep.
Okay.
It'll come up as far as the complete stop there for you.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, I think we're good.
Awesome. Well,
Marco, thank you very much.
Not a problem.
If you're in the area and you want a Nissan, come see Marco here at Fred Beans in Flemington, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. All right, so all of that rigmarole at the dealer is done. The big reveal is over, and now we're driving this 2025 Nissan Pathfinder on home. So we looked at a lot of cars in this search, and like I said, I may pick one, I may not pick any at all, depending on how much things are going to cost and whether it was going to work financially. And so this was the second one I looked at, and it was a tough one for the other ones to beat. And why is that? Well, it fit my engine requirements. It's got a naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6. Not every one we looked at had a 6-cylinder engine. And Nissan's been making this engine over 20 years. All the problems have pretty much been worked out of this engine. It's a reliable engine. It's got a ZF 9-speed automatic. That's a transmission that is designed by ZF, but built by Nissan in the United States, in Mississippi. It's got 4-wheel drive, great color in the scarlet ember tint coat, and the chestnut interior. It's got leather, it's got heated ventilated seats, a heated steering wheel, wireless charging, a head-up display, panoramic roof. I mean, it's a top trim, and it looks really, really nice. And at the end of the day, this was still the least expensive vehicle to lease. So here are the terms of this vehicle. It is a 2-year, 24-month, 10,000 mile a year lease with $2,000 down, $575 a month, which is really good. I mean, Nissan right now, if you're looking for a car and you want a deal, Nissan is giving deals. Why? Because the dealerships have a lot of inventory, and Nissan lost a lot of money last year to the tune of $4.5 billion. So they're motivated to sell cars, and you can get a really good deal. And to get a top trim $54,000 Pathfinder on a 2-year lease for $575 a month with only a couple grand down is big. Nobody else could match that. The second lowest was the CX-90 Premium Plus, Turbo Premium Plus at $709 for the same terms. And even though I could have afforded that, at the end of the day, the CX-90 is a newer vehicle. It's really quite amazing what Mazda was able to do with their rear-wheel drive platform on an all-wheel drive, the inline 6. I mean, it's a newer vehicle, it's a newer engine. The ride isn't as good as this Pathfinder, though, on that CX-90, even though it's more of a luxury car than this Pathfinder. And at the end of the day, Price sold this car, as well as the really good treatment, wonderful VIP treatment, I would call it, from Fred Beans Nissan in Flemington. And this price isn't a price just because I have a YouTube channel. This is a price on one of these vehicles that you can get from Nissan, that anyone can get from Nissan if they want to lease one of these Pathfinders. So what we're going to do now, the road trip doesn't start till September 2nd, the day after Labor Day, when I drive out to my son's house in Iowa. So we're going to take this month and break in the engine properly, right? Take it through its rev ranges calmly, easily, vehicle only has, when I left the dealer, 20 miles on it. And I've already scheduled my first service because I'm going to have 6,000 miles on this when I get back. And it'll be due for service. So I already have that scheduled for September 23rd. So that's all set. And we'll be good to go. So the next time you'll see this Pathfinder will be on the road trip, I think, unless there's some other kind of video they may want to put out before then. Maybe getting a female's perspective, my wife's perspective on this vehicle, and whether she likes it or not. I don't know. But you let me know. But I do want to thank Fred Beans Nissan in Flemington, New Jersey, for working with me personally to be able to lease and showcase this 2025 Nissan Pathfinder Platinum 4x4 on the road trip coming in September. 13 states, 6,000 miles. And we'll be doing videos along the way on the main channel and on the extras channel. And we'll be doing 90-second shorts on Shabby's Rides Instagram. So don't forget to tune in to Shabby's Rides, Shabby's Extras, and Shabby's Rides on Instagram for all the content coming out of this massive road trip. But I also want to thank all of you for watching, subscribing, sharing, commenting on the videos that we've had out. It's helped the channel grow, and it's helped me to be able to afford to do something like this and share it with everyone on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm grateful for all the support that you've provided me over these first 3 years. The channel is growing at a pace of about 100% a year, and I'm very, very grateful, and I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. And please remember that if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.